Hey, Landria, Onkka here, founder of Digital Explorers. I'm going to tell you this one thing. If you did this one thing, you would go into a completely different category from everybody else out there who's struggling, stressed out, doesn't know what to do, or tries things and fails. And it is this one thing: action. I see it over and over again. Now, not as an investment banker. We worked with people that, oh, man, you have to tell them to quit because something wasn't working. But when I went into the online world 12 years ago, I saw it consistently because most people out there, they don't have established companies or skills or education in certain areas, and they come from probably a negative mindset or limiting one. And so we have all those barriers, which is why most online businesses don't succeed. It's not because it's difficult. It's because people approach it in a way that just is not practical or can't possibly work. They don't take action. Now, when I created Landria.com, I had the Breakthrough Fear series, and I had people that were trying to alleviate all of their personal anxiety issues and limitations. And there was a group of people that took the action, and they saw amazing results. But the majority of people wouldn't even follow through or finish. And every single one of them did not succeed in achieving their goals. Not because the program didn't work, it's because they didn't even finish the program or even start it, or even have the conversation with me to sign up for the program. I'm seeing the same thing in Digital Explorers. There are people who will convince themselves that this is too difficult, and they're having to step into a new life, a new way of thinking. And that's not easy to do. I understand. It's not easy to look at where you are and say, wait a minute, there's a pattern here. What am I doing that might be self-sabotage or making excuses so I make it okay for me to not have to take that action? Every single person who's successful did this one thing. They took action, that's it. Because if something didn't work, they continued to take action and action and action, because there is always a solution, right? There's always a solution. So if you're not taking action, you have 100% chance of failing, 100%. And I see it happen, and people say, this doesn't work or that doesn't work. I said, no, you never even took the action. You didn't follow through. And so you'll tell yourself, well, I'm not feeling well, or I have this to do, or, you know, my dog is throwing up, or, hey, listen, I've heard them all. And I think, no. There's never going to be a good time for you. Never. You're going to stay exactly where you are, and down the road, you're going to tell yourself that that wasn't good or that wasn't, and you never took the action, and you'll never know, because successful people take action. So if you think that you would like to be one of those people who actually changes their lives and does what it takes to do that, and getting the help to find out what those steps are, because if we're still thinking this way, right, Einstein, the same mind that created the problem cannot solve the problem. There's another mind out there that can say, here's what you need to do to achieve those goals. I'll help you. And then you have to take that action. I can't do it. No one can do it for you. And you will see people step into success that you never expected. They didn't have more money or brains or education or anything else, no more than you have, right? They took the action, and they were the unlikely people. You know, Tony Robbins, he was overweight and had no place to live. He was living in his car, and he got a bank loan. He kept taking action, and then he started studying. Didn't create his program himself. He studied Bob Proctor and Think and Grow Rich and Joseph Murphy and all those guys. He took action. He created something of his own until finally it caught on. We can do that together, but you have to take the action. And if you don't, you are guaranteed failure. You will never reach your goals. You never bothered to figure out what they were or how to get there. So if you're ready to take action, if you're in my list right now and you want to schedule a call with me, I have a free webinar if you haven't seen that yet. I have the 5 reasons why businesses fail and how to avoid all of them. But you have to actually take those steps. We have to take the action. I have to assure that I'm not doing that, so I'll take the action to do this that works. It's up to you. I'm here to guide you, and we're doing it in a way that makes sense. One that's going to change your life, you personally first. And then we take it out there and we monetize it. That's how we always should have been doing business. And somehow we just focused on the things that really don't work. Maybe even if you're making good money. But how do you feel here? There's a new way. But you have to take the action. So I hope that you'll take a look at your life and ask yourself what you would love to change and what you need to do to change it. I'll see you in the next video.